Salone, and a big. More look so you follow. No follow. So you go to fruits, and a big. So now we all. No, we don't live on the deep way. So now we all. No, we don't live on the deep way. No, we don't fall on fruit because we vex. Now we set care for suffer. Because we vex, now we sit there for suffer. Let we pledge we love and loyalty to we country Sierra Leone. Let we come together, let we walk the better of Salone. Not to me, not to you, not everybody, for come together as one. So capital more your feet to travel, let we make. So men the team in the local limba, let we make. Everybody come together, let we make. Salone, we all, let we make. We all know say we enter up the past. Let we make come for the picking and roll the bomb. Hey, I like it in Australia, you know Salone. I like it in the USA, you know Salone. I like it in Germany, you know Salone. I like it in London, you know Salone.
Salone, they are 2 hours program with the country every Sunday from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. where they bring you interesting issues.
Stay tuned 98.1 FM. In case you just tune in, it's a pleasant good afternoon and welcome to this fine frequency. Don't touch the dial. Don't go, you stay right.
Let we come together, let we walk as one for the better of Salone. Not to me, not to you, not everybody, for come together as one. So capital more your feet to travel, let we make. So men the team in the local limba, let we make. Everybody come together, let we make. Salone, we all, let we make. We all know say we enter on the past, let we make.
Mic testing. Um, yeah, Fambulen, they actually apologize for we they bring on the program late. Yeah. Yes, Fambulen, they apologize for bringing on the program late. But we're gonna stay tuned. Within the next few minutes, we'll bring on the program to now. Yes, Fambulen, as I say earlier on, we apologize for we bring the program late. We been get some half technical issue, but we don't do away with them. And the program we listen to na Salone Tiday, we they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. And the program Salone Tiday now 2 hours program we they come to you every Sunday from 3 to 5 o'clock, and we can get very interesting programming today. Inside the program, we get very interesting topics. Then for now, we fumble them go on for listen to. Well, inside the program, we get Usman Sura Kamara, we na the secretary for the Independent Complaints Board na APC. Now then they handle petitions them we they come up from the lower level elections, but we can tell you now waiting then the work then committee they do. Good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
And we also get Leonard Balogu Kuruma, we now the chairman for APC Census. He did the program for can talk about concerned with the APC party gets. Mr. Kuruma, good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Good afternoon, Fambuleona. Good afternoon.
We will start with Usman Sura Kamara. We na the Secretary General for Independent Complaints Board. We na the APC party. Once more again, good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Very good afternoon, Mange. Thank you very much for
so this with now the very first time for me you come now we program. Welcome once more again.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so waiting this this complaints board, waiting at the work wouldn't they do?
Thank you very much. So first of all, the APC Elections Complaints Board, set up by Article 43 of the APC Constitution, we mandate basically now for looking to election disputes them where they arise out of the internal elections the way we they conduct as a party. So basically, you will say the complaints board now like the court inside the APC, where they look at issues them where they arise from election disputes and all the rest. So we enroll now for ensure that we determine the petitions where they come, and also we get an objective for ensure that we unify our members them.
Okay, so then this independent complaints board. We know say usa election kindi something day na do that kind thing day. But how na work don't like?
It's been a daunting task. First of all, the complaints board was in existence, just that it was never constituted. They constitute the board sometime last year around February, and so far we've had about over 10 tasks them, all dealing with election petitions.
That's
from
real?
the yes.
Go on.
Yes, from basically the issue of NUAS up to now, they just conducted convention for the constituency elections. So it's been tough for us.
So even like the affiliate body then complaints then Natuna then they come or then get other side for society.
We mandate very specific, only issues where they emanate from elections. I make you notice say APC board in the democratic space. We get the grievance handling committee, we get the disciplinary committee, and we also get the complaints board. As is specific issues we relate to election procedure and by reason of what happened from the elections then.
Somebody go say no as na at student level we then get the elections if they're not satisfied with what happened. Natuna then they come straight away.
Certainly, na APC organ. Certainly, when there is any issue regarding an election, within the APC, be it a student body or the main body. You certainly come to the elections complaints board before you go any other side.
Okay, so we today na the very first time we will get you now. We really want to know exactly, even though you don't pass, when I've been getting the zonal elections there. So then zonal elections there, how the complaint, how people don't they bring candidate then complaints them, how we be done the challenge for now.
Yeah, so we very first task will begin with respect to the elections them have been the petitions them preceding the ward elections them. So it was mainly on the voter register. We had that determined sometime in January. We will get to the elections in February, and I will tell you there was a very high surge of those petitions that we had to deal with when it comes to the ward election. I think we've been get over 162 petitions that we dealt with. And then we still been get situations where people were dissatisfied and then they went to PPRC. So now, fortunately, we have only constituency elections, so we only expect that we will get so many petitions compared to the ward. Now, from the records, we have 48 petitions.
No, with the candidate, with the can to the constituencies, we now purely we can deal with. Because we ask you them questions there,
right.
Probably we not be ever deal with them, and I've been the very first time this way they come. So that make we want forget the first may fumble and get a clear understanding of what when they happen at the ward level. So and then 142 petitions there will not be. How will be able to handle them?
So the committee constituted of very capable members, headed by the chairman, Mr. Ibrahim Sori, a respectable name within the APC, a lawyer of over 20 years standing. We chairman. We also get vice chairman currently, when Honorable Mark Mahmoud Kaloko, and 9 other members. So majority of we are lawyers, by the way. So we have our SOPs. We get with procedure that they use for handle petitions. Normally threshold, of course, very high for give you a reason for invalidate and order a hearing. So we've tried within our ranks for ensure that we give everybody a fair trial, and at the end of the day, we determine the petitions them to the best of satisfaction to all parties. Well, not necessarily all parties involved, but just follow will be fair to your own conscience.
Okay, so we una say the standard again for high for me una nullify elections, but we don't see situations where people and the dissatisfied with waiting on a rulings then they go na PPRC. Una feel with them kind thing and una can feel disappointed in any way.
I don't feel like we should be disappointed, because one thing we go do, go shut down the democratic space of members them of the party. It is not our hope not to rejoice for see people run into PPRC, because like I always mention, APC want for ensure say we deal with real issues and we serve. We want for be the people with the part we own fet for we serve. We don't want like other person parts we. So as such, it is never a joy to see people run into the PPRC. But again, APC in a party where they live by example. We want for set the stage for an open democratic process. You get different avenues for channel your concerns. Hopefully we will not get situations where they get members in a court, and we've not had that situation, and I sure say we will not get that situation there.
So the petitions then we una can get, and like for instance, people that don't canton and don't petition, una don't look at the merits of the petition. I don't look at every aspect and say, no, you not get right. Then they come on, then go na PPRC. So how many of these situations then the una can get? We PPRC they retain una decision, or they overturn una decisions?
Yes, sitting here, I'm not able to give you the proper statistics of the petitions that PPRC don't disagree with or agree with me. But I will tell you, in general, that the PPRC, they don't agree with me more than how they don't disagree with me regarding the petitions them. So that tells you how progressive we are in stand on the B with respect for ensure that we give all man a fair platform for channeling concerns them. Certainly we've had those situations with PPRC will disagree with we and reinstate whether the current executive or other rerun. We've had that from the word petition here in the way we be actually go for go defend we position at PPRC.
So this situation where people can go and probably then go na PPRC and when I don't tell and say no, this one you know the threshold from where we conduct the elections, from where we invalidate the elections. Then grab, then go PPRC. Then PPRC upheld on a ruling. Then can get any punishments for them?
No, necessarily. So basically, we now the board, we mandate to not get punitive measures. As such, sometimes we recommend for certain disciplinary actions then for be taken against members and we cross the line. That is why, like I mentioned before, we get other organs and we just they cooperate and collaborate with we for ensure that we get it smooth running. If we ensure that somebody recklessly go na a polling center and cause unnecessary trouble, that is a situation for the disciplinary committee. If it's again it gets situation where we try our best to get them united, we also can bring in the grievance handling committee and all of that. But once we don't get a ruling, we don't have punitive measures to say because you were wrong, this is no, we don't have that.
Okay, looking at the situation, on all they are the same party and when I say na people are not can look on and say that and then don't take sides. We see this really also na so competent. So how when it comes to independence, how independent should I be?
You certainly not go avoid situations of where then they castigate members of the IACB. We've had that several times. We've had those baseless accusations, I call that. But like you always tell Fambul and say, the integrity of the IACB cannot be questioned. Looking at the leadership of Ibrahim Sohi, take hand on. And we certainly not go avoid situations where people will say, oh, then take sides and all. And it's outside the past ruling, past judgment. You go always get people that are aggrieved. We will get different interpretations. But one thing I will assure and say that we've had the support of the secretariat and the party leadership. And I will tell you, say, when it comes to independence of the complaints board, they've been very much insistent that we operate on a basis where no organ, no party structure no go intervene. And certainly since we start, we've never had those situations. We probably will get the party try for arm twist decisions of the board. It's never happened. So I'll tell you, the independent complaint board is strictly independent.
So before we left, we come to Mr. Kuruma, and what are the level of appreciation with people with the on a membership they get say then one day then they handle the complaints them adequately? We principal objective now for ensure that firstly we execute we mandates within the strict adherence and compliance with the APC constitution. Probably go say that will be left with the membership for judge. I no go therefore praise myself. I only just know that what we do is to serve our conscience and for ensure that when we pass a ruling, we don't want to see a situation where this person goes so vexed that you want for God aside. We also try with best for ensure that we keep them united. But I will tell you, we've been doing a very good job, and I think say that resonates to the rest of the membership. Okay, thank you very, very much. The voice we will listen to now Usman Sowa Kamara, we are the secretary for the complaints board and for the complaints board and the APC. So now we come to Mr. Kuruma, but before I come to Mr. Kuruma, I go let for make this announcement. Basically, before we come on here, we talk to Statistics Sierra Leone. Then they put themselves together for me. They can respond to within the accusation we the APC party don't they make. So we don't try to forget them. We're not able to forget them. But also, you can, if you listen this program, you can be part of the program by way where you go send text message to the number 077 981 981 077 981 981. Thank you for the work for open the phone line where UNACEF go actually contribute to waiting with the discuss now. The panelists are not able to say anything where they outside of the topic who they discuss now. So the program where they listen to na Salone Tiday, where they come to you from Society for Radio Democracy 98.1. Mr. Kuruma, we people can call Lugus. Welcome again to the program.
Thank you, Mange.
Yes. So then be there, we see the APC being pulled press release and they raise their concerns them about this census. So you would tell Fambulem what's in now complaint, what's in it about.
We ask Statistics Sierra Leone for be inclusive, for be transparent, and for be accountable. That is all we are asking for. We try for salvage the situation, not only for Statistics Sierra Leone, but for the nation of Sierra Leone. Because as we do now, Sierra Leone not get credible census data for development. They use census data for governance and for the delimitation of constituency boundaries. For governance, you can use that for delimitation. But critically for development, you can forget accurate and credible census figures. And we not get her. Because the one where we get, now the 2021 midterm census. And all my agree say that census day is not correct. They tell we say Kenema get population past Freetown. So when you plan for development, you go send more development, you go build more schools na Kenema, you go build more health centers, clinics na Kenema, you go send more public transportation na Kenema, where the actual figures the way you give, the people are not there. While you go deprive Freetown, the western area. So Statistics Sierra Leone by the Census Act of 2002, they are obligated to give us accurate census data. They're answerable to the people of Sierra Leone because the taxpayers' money and they pay them. His Excellency the President, they advise him for make a proclamation for census in September of 2024. After that proclamation day in 2024, in April, the APC, in its wisdom, the leadership of the party, then set up a census committee. Why then set up a census committee? Because that's unusual. Political parties normally not do that, but we do that because of the experience what we get from the 2021 census figures. So we set up the census committee. Then they start with the pilot census and the pilot cartographic mapping. Cartographic mapping now the demarcation of the country, the entire country into enumeration areas. In the rural areas, it is between 300 and 450.
So before we go there, you mentioned the three keywords them. You say inclusive, transparent, and accountable. Yes. So then three words there. How you go describe statistics? Why would I say they're not actually transparent, they're not inclusive, and they're not accountable?
Because they operate like a secret society. And statistics are really not supposed to be a secret society. They should be open. They should be transparent. Therefore, be inclusive. Because these are for the benefit of the nation. Therefore, call we, the APC, therefore call the SLPP. Let them call everybody. We are not biased. We're not to say favor the APC. Don't do us any favors. Just do your job. Give us credible census data. Because we believe as a party say 2028 now we the kind of power. We want credible census data for develop the country. We don't want discredited census data. So that is our interest.
So Mona no go again to midterm census.
We don't want the experience of the midterm census. Because now even the government's not able to use her. The development partners not the user. Nobody know they use them figures there. So it was a waste of taxpayers' money. So let us not repeat that mistake there. And statistics are alone for learn from that. That census, they make a name for them. And they call them the first political census in the history of Sierra Leone. Because it was politically motivated and the outcome of the census was politically calibrated. For tell we say, Kenema get population pass return. So that you will give more advantage in terms of numbers to the southeast against the northwest. Okay, that is past and gone. Let us put that behind us. His Excellency the President, they call now for unity, national coordination, cohesion. So let us, we're trying to unite this nation, to bring peace to this nation. So let people learn change their ways. The way them in they operate in the past, let them change. Let statistics alone change. Last week I did on Liberty TV, then call them for camera the program. They say then they upline. Today you call them, they say then they put themselves, what then they put together? When I don't finish the cartographic mapping, where are the results? Where the disaggregated data of enumeration areas per district? Then they hide that. They don't show we, they know they give we, and this not to them property. It's a national property.
But we never approach them?
Several times. I get scores of letters we don't write to them. They don't even acknowledge receipt, let alone reply. They don't pick up with phone calls. What are they hiding? What are they hiding? So una for keep on calling them, keep on asking them. Let us come to the studio face to face. Let we put we case. Let them give we answers. Let the nation get answers to what is going on. Because it's only 3 months to the census. This is August, right? Yes. September, October, November. First week December 2nd or so, we forget the census. Recently they hold a mock census. What is a mock census? Mock census na rehearsal of the actual census. Enumeration rehearsal. Then go Olam na one place na Kingama Road within near NCRA office. So somebody called me, then say, Mr. Kuruma, APC know about this mock census where they can hold. I say no, they don't inform we. So I called the chairman for West District, Chairman Manga, I inform him, he sent somebody, the person go there, it was true. We have the pictures. Then invite boku people them, then hold the mock census seminar. Why they not invite we? Then recently, the Minister of Development and Economic Planning, the head of UNFPA, then go do an assessment of the mock census, I think, on the 28th of July. Then go around, we also get the photographs. Also, they're not invite we. Why? And recently, about 2-3 months ago, the PRO of SLPP go talk say, then get access to all of this data. Let statistics come out and deny, say, not to truly talk. They not get the data. Let not be say, then they treat the SLPP in one way, then they treat we in another way. We are just asking for fairness. As I said, let them be inclusive, let them be transparent, let them be accountable.
So you sense anything fishy from within statistics Sierra Leone do?
Absolutely. Because before they start the mock census, they for don't finish the cartographic mapping first before you start mock census. One, they don't officially inform we as a party 8, say they don't finish cartographic mapping. But we know say they don't finish. So
how una get the intelligence? Say then don't finish the cartographic.
We're not politician. We get ways to get information.
So
we get your ways.
Yeah. So you talk about pilot census cartographic mapping.
Yes.
So then census then in all of that they will not get clue, they no invite you now, nothing not really happen. For me or not self participate in
they invite we on the pilot census. The first question, the Hulam and pilot cartographic mapping are 4 out of 5 regions of the country. They left out the Northwest. The Northwest now we stronghold. Why they left out? We ask them, they say a sampling they do. What kind of sampling they? Why you not be left out the South? You know, so we are suspicious. But we believe say they still get an opportunity for correct the situation before we go to the main census. So we dey call on them, we dey appeal to them as a responsible political party, let they answer with questions. We know this is not a rocket science. We know they ask for anything extraordinary. We know they ask for anything out of the way. We ain't ready for go do any census activity. Let them mount PA system, go around and tell the people, sensitize the people, say from so date to so date, with a kind of book fill, would they go na Maje Town, would they go na Aberdeen, would they go na Moaf, for can do XYZ, so that the people then know. Let the people then know they sleep their nets, then go, then take chalk, then write now they do not. The people they wake in the morning, they don't know who that can they don't know what the writing mean. It's wrong.
So if this cartographic, but by the way, before we move into the nitty-gritty of cartographic for Fambule na us, when a category in cartographic mapping?
Cartographic mapping, as the word suggests, when you say map, the map you draw, say this 1 town lot, the map you draw, plan, also 2 town lot na plan. So this cartographic mapping and column enumeration area. For example, you take from here radio 98.1 to Stadium to Congo Cross Square, go up King Street, come back to 98.1. That square there, now 1 enumeration area. So then they map all the houses there within the square there, then delineate them into 1 enumeration area. But in the urban area, it will be between 450 to 600 people. If the upline, it will be between 300 and 450 people. So that is 1 enumeration area. But what it make we as a party also become suspicious? In 2015, for the 1 whole census of 2015, 4 phases. Pujan, for example, being get 546 enumeration areas. The whole of Pujan in 2015. Now in 2026, for phase 1 normal, until 4 phases, phase 1 normal, Pujan get 918 enumeration areas. So it is an alarm. We became suspicious. Are they manufacturing figures for Pujan? Why Pujan they get more mapping teams than we get 6 constituencies than Tonkolili, for example, we get 10 constituencies? Are you disadvantaging the Northwest and advantaging the Southeast? These are questions. They are legitimate questions. Let them just answer with questions and put your mind at rest. Say no, una suspicions, una information not correct, we're doing the right thing. This is the proof. But instead, then they call them, na station, they know they come, either then they upline, or as they tell you, then they put things together. What are you putting together?
So waiting na the advantage or disadvantage for me, Pujan get initially they been get 546 EAs, they now then get 918. Waiting at the
electorally they go get more polling stations. Electorally they go On paper, then go get more voters. On paper, then go get more constituency boundaries. That is the political advantage. The developmental advantage, when development money come, then go get more development projects than say for Tonkolili, for example, we big past them, but we get lesser census figures. This is it.
Okay, the voice way you've been listening to na Leonard Balogu Kuma, we na the chairman for the APC census. He talk about the concern where the APC gets with regards to the census. So we can to we next studio guest when Usman Sora Kamara, and now we will be talk about the constituency we na in mainly Ukaya for. So the APC just conduct constituencies elections. So when it comes to complaint, how or to petitions, how it don't take?
Yes, so I can confirm say we will conduct constituency elections on the 25th of July this year, and as a result, as you know, no election on the way, small disputes or small disagreements no day, and the only side where then go come na the complaint board. So we received a total of 48 petitions across 43 constituencies in 12 districts. We map out a timeline to which we go read them petitions here, because the IMC manual will tell you say if it relates to the conduct of the elections, you have 48 hours to petition. If it relates to the results officially published by IMC, you get 48 hours for also petition. So we've received those petitions first hand, the one we get for the conduct of the elections, and on the other hand, the petitions we get for the results published by the IMC.
Yes, for proper understanding for Fambule. So the one we get for do the conduct, what not the distinction? Like the one we get for do the conduct of elections, then the one we get for do with the publications of the results.
So basically, if you petition on the conduct of the election, most of the issues where they expect to arise now with respect to the voter register, or in this case we say the delegates list, because the delegates now will get probably you expect to name for the name not the and then allow for votes. Some could do with the maybe alleged bias of the presiding officers. Some people they say the presiding officer was biased. We also get issues of violence. We also get political intimidation allegations them. So that relates to the conduct of the election. So in that regard, you have 48 hours. When it comes to petition arising from the publication of the IMC results, tells you probably on the voting day, this was the result that was pasted by the PO, and this person was declared. When IMC published the result, it says otherwise. And sometimes, quite honestly, these are mostly errors, like honest mistakes from the petitions, and so far already, you find out say these are just issues the way IMC for just done probably look into before then they paste them. So these are the distinctions.
So if we look more, take them one after the other. You talk about political violence. So if we now get complaint of political violence in a particular polling station, when I investigate, say yes, not true. So what can happen? What are the steps that one can take?
All right. So the electoral laws, then you get a specific provision of the law where if there is an allegation of violence or anything so far, let's generalize it. We therefore do with the election, and that is the ground you use to petition. We they ask yourself this question: was that so germane, or was that so serious that it changed the outcome of the result? If the answer is yes, you have to hold the petition, meaning you have to uphold the petition. If the answer is no, for that particular allegation, you have no reason to uphold that. So once issues any come up of political intimidation or violence, we get them few questions what they ask. Who said this fet happen? The fet happen to a point that people run for their life and all man just scatter go, or the fet happen right inside the polling center that all the boxes all scatter that the people not even get able to for pick them, put them back. So it depends on the circumstance and the facts of the case. Like I say, the threshold sometimes it's very, very high, and we always ensure that if you are searched, you prove.
So somebody been discuss one day. So then the person they tell me say, then go do election on one side, and the person we you don't see dollars, it go jog the result. So the people that say fet, then pull the result in their hand, then beat and they say, oh, now we'll boxer. That then kind of situations then if it happen, how una can judge them case then or how na they look at them petitions then
Yes, so we dey collaborate. Firstly, we dey rely on the police them. As you know, we can ask for security in most of we elections. Then, although of course the police then can get basically nothing for do, because our elections from the world to now, there's been generally very peaceful compared to we neighbor them, or they are about places they were born and all the rest. So it's basically a collaborative effort. Then situations and they come. If we will identify the individual, certainly we dey recommend if not a member of the APC, because again, mind you, some of these people are just hired to come and cause havoc. We wreak havoc. If you check, not to even a member of the APC, not to particularly a member and all. If he is, we will recommend that disciplinary measure be taken against that individual. Some of these situations, the way they come again, you want to watch whether they be able to salvage the situation. Is it that the whole box you go destroy, and the whole box you run with, or not just some ballot papers and you run with? If the police able to retrieve them and then it sees that it was preserved, then go back to normalcy and count. So, like I say, it all depends to the facts as to the area, and of course how we follow the evidence.
So you get again, you get from the Tiday which state, sorry, we get political interference. So what they consider for be political interference?
Well, I don't think I mentioned interference. I think it's intimidation, political intimidation. We normally you could get different candidates them way probably go be interested. Well, I mean candidates in this sense, and they talk about flag bearer aspirants, and they talk about the people that we stand for the respective constituency and positions that we then go for. There are times you have those situations where you don't vote, you vote, and then we expect that you go out or you go na your house. You will come and probably will have talks. We've had those situations allegedly that people come, then get certain talks where they come for disrupt the process and just intimidate other voters them for just get no option but for just go back now. So all of those situations we are dealing with.
So we wanna get then kind of situations then. So which are the threshold they look for? We say, yes, this would they nullify this police station.
Yeah, like I mentioned, we are expected as a board for ensure that if you come for let we nullify a result or for let we order a rerun, the threshold should be high. This is not to discourage petitioners, but it is just the fair thing to do, because you got to give me enough evidence for sure say what thing happen change the outcome of the result. Like what's happen if you not be happy now you for the win or the election for don't go in your favor. But if you bring evidence where you're not able to substantiate or for defend, we are mostly very tied to uphold those petitions.
So when we look at way una dey hear petitions them, how una can go about it? Is it now una no more from the complaints about the DD? Which can be the composition? How una can go about all the things in there?
Yes. So normally we always they ensure that we send out a notice of hearing. That's the first step. For say we don't get petitions then for this district, for this constituency. We expect to come on so dates, and in that particular notice of hearing, we set out all the one they want. We want the petitioners to come, their witnesses to come, the respondent, in this case mostly now the IEMC, now the respondent. We also have people we call affected parties, mostly the one that we win, or any other person way in the petition they mention the name or they indict you. These are the affected parties. We also give them an opportunity to bring witnesses, and when they come, mostly we don't get situations where it's open, it's no secrecy. We can also allow stakeholders everyone for can witness, and also legal. Now APC petition with the get lawyers and how they represent petitioners. So this is how serious.
So they can argue the petitioners in case.
Yes, certainly. These petitions are mostly presented by lawyers. They make legal arguments, and thankfully, the board, most of we now lawyers them. We have a total of about 11 members currently. I think 6 to 7 of us are lawyers. So we're able to cope with any kind of situation. A legal argument is brought forward, we're able to engage the lawyers them in charge. So basically that is how we do. We give you an opportunity as a petitioner for present your case or a lawyer, and then we have witnesses where they come, where they call, and then we hear from the IMC. Where need be also we can hear from the secretariat. If na issue for do the voter register, we call. They are mostly represented. The NSG, as you know, is very, very busy. So most of the time they send representative. We also don't enjoy the collaboration and the cooperation rather of the IEMC, where they've been very much supportive to our board.
More we will lead you first, and more we come to Mr. Kuma before more come to Logos, because that is the popular name. Before we go for music break, we will talk about the mock census. So which one are these mock census?
Mock census na rehearsal. Like say when they go act play tomorrow, when I do 1 week rehearsal. So mock census na rehearsal census. They pick out certain areas where they go count people them. You know, nine are the mock census. So they just do them. They're not informed we as a party. Why they not for informed we?
Well, somebody will say something. Well, this is not to party. There's no need for informed party. May then just go about and do it.
But the outcome of the census, they affect political parties. They affect all political parties, not only the APC. It affects the entire country for developmental purposes.
Somebody go.
So they can just invite you as observers. We don't need for go participate in the process, but they can invite you as observers for just observe.
Somebody go say that is not a normal process.
Well, I'm not going to say not to the normal process, but nothing not normal now after the political census of 2021. Because in 2021, we development partners advise against the holding of the census. Money not been there, but the government provide the money because they see them as a priority. They hold them, then the result will come out now waste. We don't use the result. Nobody know they use that right now. So as Sierra Leone stands, we don't have credible development data, accurate census figures, and we cannot afford in another 90 days, because in 90 days, now census night, 90 to 91 days, it is that close. December 2nd is census night, and census night, the 1 day enumeration. Usa you sleep, now they come to you on the morning of census day. So we have only 90 days. Then people here for don't complete all the arrangements, all the plans now, where them for they communicate to the nation. Not so now then they begin plan where left 90 days. Are we ready for this census?
Well, somebody will say they want just keep her out of political parties. But una self feel suspicious?
Of course, we're suspicious. But if you're a political party, Western area, because we know say Western area na SLPP know they win one seat safe na now we get here. Western area. And the records will prove that. You understand me? So if they go left out your area where you stronghold, then say Kenema get more population pass Freetown, you know go be suspicious. That's legitimate suspicion. We're suspicious. But we want them to correct it. With the answer to the president in call for national unity, national cohesion, SLPP and APC not for be puss and dog, now we coexist. We're not going to be padio, but we will shake hand and say hello to. Yes, we're ready for that. We'll let them begin up, and then our government. Let them start it by being transparent, by being open, by being inclusive, by being accountable. Because just as the president said at the state opening of parliament, who will be in there on Friday, he said the opposition for hold the government to account. That's what President Bill said. He said the opposition invoke and for hold the government to account, for make sure say the government do the right thing. But the government themselves, when they hold them to account, they for listen. They for listen.
So, so in all of this, we don't talk. Say statistics, the transparency questionable, the inclusiveness questionable, and all the transparency questionable in all of this. So, if the situation continue like this, which further steps will they take?
We believe that they will change. Well, other steps we will take, they are above the pay grade. That then are the leadership of the APC now. And then we'll decide whose political action for take. Me are just chairman of the census committee, answerable to the chairman of the party and the leadership of the party. Certain decisions they will me not they take. Me just they blow the trumpet, blow the horn, for let the people know, let we support us they know, because we support us they ask questions. They want to know about the census. They want to know what is going on. We're answerable to them. And as I said, the census is only 90 days from today. Today is the 9th. Census is December 2nd. We have about 91 days or so. So, there are more populations for the part now. Mopping up.
So from this mock census we then they do. And what are the different areas then then don't they do them?
This one
be informed.
Yes, then do have 5 regions. This time until that first one, I mean say then do have 4 regions, they exclude 1 region. This time then do have 5 regions. We get that information there because we get alternative sources of information. Even though if they not tell we, as I say, as political parties, if are able for extract information on issues, and we have those mechanisms. Somebody
will say you get independent voice then they win as civil society organizations. You don't feel say then go able for go with the process, monitor the process, and see everything come out the way how it for come out.
What you think? You're the area slash, you're the area civil society, you're the area anybody they talk, everybody is silent. In the area, then they hold the government to account. No, they are not. So we they do them for we self as a political party. They have abdicated their responsibilities. Civil society, slash this and that. Then they hold the government to account.
No, if they did na the board, if then they na statistics, they know what's in they happen. Then they invite them. Then they monitor the process. So you don't feel say that they then go serve as a watchdog for me. The process for me statistics do a kind of transparent and better process.
Then go act as a watchdog for APC.
For the people of Sierra Leone.
Hopefully, now I make a talk about sensitization. If Statistics Sierra Leone, they tell the people, let them just tell people of their activities. Let them kind of 98.1, Leona said make small money. Let them go to the other radio station them. Let them put up public notices. These were things that are being done, that were done in the past. Why are they not doing it now?
Well, somebody go say there's probably them financially constraints and that kind of thing there.
But today 2021, the money come out for the census, the midterm.
Well, sometimes.
But this time, they come out.
Well, sometimes the way how the economy be there, probably to now, probably they look at them kind of thing, then they all.
Well, let them cancel the census.
The program where they listen to the Salone today, where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Me, where they present the program, my name Namange Bansaye. Now the program we get Usman Sora Kamara, where are the secretary for the APC Complaints Board. You get Election Complaints Board. They get Mr. Leonard Balogu Kuruma, where people where they call Logus, where they talk about the concerns them we APC get with regards to the census, and we go for music break. We'll come back. We'll continue the program.
Country slow, we want for no. Why not they grow? Yeah, we want for no, Let's make we country they go slow. Let's make it all they grow. Yes, so I can for sure. Yes, I can for sure them them way they make we know they grow. Say now we they die pampo. But they try for go before. I bet do ya not make us slow? No. If I try for raise the tempo, do ya not make them low? Yes, so if I try for go before, I bet do ya not make us slow? No. If I try for raise the tempo, do ya not make them low? Yes, so before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in unity. Yes, so before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in harmony. Yes, so don't we for do them thing now we go make we smarter, thing now we go make we stronger, thing now we go make we nation last much longer. So we life them go better. Yes, so but we for left them thing now we go make we scatter, thing now we go bring palava, thing now we go make we nation well panambara, make we people scatter.
This kind of thing that you talk about, I like it.
Thing them like half a flavor plava, political party wahala. Thing them we go make we agba, them put we country pan yagba. Sing along say hey, we want for no. Let's make we country they go slow. Let's make it all they grow. Yes, so I can for sure. Yes, I can for sure them thing them way they make we know they grow. Say now we dey die. Yes, so make we show them thing there. Thing that we go make we kick boom. Thing that we go make we country go before. Mama, yes, so thing that we go make we grow. Thing that we go make we left for go slow. Make baby gladdy for pop show. Alright, so if I dey perform, me on perform. Yourself for gladdy for watch you watch. If I dey sing, me young sing. Yourself for gladdy for dance you dance. Before they do them thing then, thing that we go make we gladdy. Thing that we go make we happy. Thing that we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in unity. Yes so before they do them thing then, thing that we go make we gladdy. Thing that we go make we happy. Thing that we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in harmony. Yes, so sing along, say hey, hey, oh, one for no, one for no. Pretty make we country they go slow. Pretty make it all they grow. Yes, so I can for sure. Yes, I can for sure them thing there. In them way they make we know they grow. Say now we they die pampo.
We dey pray, but still things not the change. How we go before when we still get evil ways. Let we try to change your ways and let we love for free. Yeah, love one another.
If I do me thing then, you self go try do thing then. Make we all do thing then. Salone first man thing then. If I like you thing then, you self go like thing then. Make we all like we thing then. Salone first man thing then. Before they do them thing then, thing that we go make we gladdy. Thing that we go make we happy. Thing that we go make we country laddie daddy.
Fambulem, I hope say you don't listen to that music. We wide do for we team them inside the program Salone Tiday, where they can show you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. And today, as I say earlier, we get two people in the studio. We one Usman Sora Kamara, we na the Secretary General for the Independence Complaints Board na the APC. We can talk about the petitions then we then don't receive so far from the time we the APC then constituencies elections. And we also get Leonard Balogu Kuroma. We can talk about the concerns the concern them with the APC get with this census. So we go again to Mr. Kamara, and you talk about the petitions we then don't make. So how not on the dilute? How not on begin dilute them right now? Not on begin dilute them right now?
Yes. So for like I mentioned earlier, we get 12 districts we affected by these petitions, 43 constituencies and 48 petitions. So we start last week Wednesday. We started with Western area on Wednesday. We dealt with Moyamba on Thursday, and then on Friday we dealt with Tonkolili. We hope for continue again on Monday. On Monday we have Bombali district and also Kenema district. And then on Tuesday and the rest we have also, I will share certainly the notice of hearing and so on. And on Tuesday we have Cambia district.
Okay, so also more we push away from with the candy back. We been get the I think last week when I been get elections them the zonal elections them or the ward elections them we them in do then get petitions and then they so we don't receive any petitions.
Yes, we have. We also don't get any petitions in they within our corner. Where I'm in corner, it's not like we are not going to determine them. Of course, we are going to determine them. Mind you, the committee gets also the diaspora petitions them. We just don't conclude with the exception of UK and I. And we also have a pending situation of, I think, France and Ghana, where we hope for conclude on Monday and Tuesday. We've already given UK and I. So they conclude in petitions on Monday. So basically we have 3 sections of petition that this board, this one gay board, they deal with.
So the UK and I or the diaspora, then don't begin their own election.
No,
They,
the election or the petition, you mean?
no, the elections. They
No, certainly. Then they within the district. So after constituency, they are regarded as district. We they go to them. So then petition basically be hinged on the voter register and others. So we've dealt with their own petition. So we hope to conclude, and then we'll go deliberate and give a ruling for the diaspora. Then your election will come it. Then that convention rather no come it.
Considering the situation that they're not in asylum, so how una can deal with them petitions? How una can sit with them petitions because they're not denial? So how una can do them?
Yeah, we always only get the diaspora petitions via Zoom, and sometimes where there is disruption, we do WhatsApp group call. But now we've been on Zoom. We dealt with Zoom for UK and I, Zoom session for US district. We also Zoom sessions for Canada and all the others. And we've been very much successful in doing that. So it's virtual for diaspora.
Yeah, so after una, if the people are not satisfied, then get another layer way na the PPIC. So more we say them petitions, then they feel they are dissatisfied with them petitions, then how then we would channel a way to PPIC considering that they're not denial.
The diaspora. Well, as you know, certainly the petitions can reach we some way by writing sent to our email, the official IECB email. Some sent personally to my WhatsApp, and then some also send physically. Then get people we then go send. Then go say print and send on either 4 Sanders Street or 16 Adelaide Street, the chambers of the chairman. So then get avenues there. So I very much believe, I hope that is not the case, that if they are dissatisfied and they want to go to the PPRC, it's the same avenue they go use for do them in writing, send at the official email address of the PPRC and all. But we hope that this now a situation where the IECB go handle, and hopefully will not get any issue with members going to the PPRC.
So them petitions there, then 3 petitions them we una don't they get. How the work, how you don't the time for una?
It's been tedious, as you know. Na party work we do, and we are so proud to do the work. We are not paid. Na sacrifice we make, because we want to see that there is a change where the people want, and so it starts now. So we all know the committee. We sacrifice a lot, and I'm sure with other members that we serve in different capacities. Some of we been there over and after we don't study, and we see how the party need people for help for work, so that at the end of the day we get well prepared for 2028. So we are here, we are doing the work of the party, and we are proud to do it. It's been a tedious work, I'll tell you. Most of the time we're there till night. We will start at 12, and they will not go come out and say pass after or don't pray shy. But it's been progressive. We are making progress, and we are very much happy with the speed at which we go. Imagine we don't almost done diaspora petitions. Now we don't go almost midway for the constituency petitions. So we hope for finish the constituency petitions then by Friday. And during the weekend, just after that, we deliberate and get rolling. So more the reason why we crave on the indulgence of our members them for continue for trust the IECB and exercise patience. I think it was yesterday that I thought about, okay, let's send message to the diaspora group. Let them just know, say, we don't already petitions. We not phone, we are no full photo, we are deliberating and we'll come to them. Because again, you get for open the line of communication. And as a secretary, I think that is my principal objective, for just ensure that I keep them informed of what is happening. Because these are very sensitive times. Quick, somebody lost patience and saying, see, if I need to get back to ESF and all. So all of the situations that we have to put up with as a board. So it's been tough, but we thank God.
Okay, I'll come back to you, but after we come out to Mr. Logus, we will open the phone line for people and call, contribute, and to waiting with the discuss now. Yes, this census we una don dey talk about. Somebody go say, well, this probably una know one day. Una don't get a committee like something for meet statistics and tell them, because we talk about say una don't write letters, they know they respond to una and that kind of thing. So una don't like make a delegation and one day go meet and say, we not feel say this process transparent, but when they get on to una know they get on, una know they even get the courtesy for right way back and say una don't acknowledge receipts and that kind of thing. So una don't want to get that kind of engagement and deal with them.
We don't make big delegation who go there. Dr. Mara Binde part of the delegation. Mayor Yvonne Akisoya part of the delegation. The Secretary General of the party, Lansana Dumboya Binde, me Binde, and others. They received we very well at the beginning. And Bob Johnny was there and his entire team of directors who meet at the conference room. We self get with technical experts them. We get experts by census. Remember them people who them misakna census today, about 300. Well, we don't get more of them. You know, then they advise we, then they give you technical advice. So we get them. So them promise we say, then go look into, we present all of we issues amicably. It was a very good meeting. Now then give we date. We say with technical experts, then go now for go meet with them. We call them now with the date kind of balance. Then only meeting. Take today as I speak. The meeting with them promise we. Say them go hold. We till now we wait for let them receive with people them. So I don't know if the questions that will be asked have been too tough or then get something where then they hide. Why then for refuse for meet with we for discuss issues which affect Sierra Leone? I remember in the past, this civil society where you asked me, but just not so you had very strong civil society advocates in the past, like the Andrew Lavalis of this world, the Ibrahim Tomis, the Ngolo Katas, the Emmanuel Safa Abdullahs. These were strong people, strong advocates for civil society. But you know, then they are this country, they're still there. I don't know if they're there until they travel. You know, so less statistics. As I say, it's only 90 days to the census. Naime could raise the alarm bells. They still have time to correct themselves, to put situation in place, to put modalities in place, to be inclusive, to be transparent, and to be accountable. So that we'll get accurate census data for replace the 2021 discredited midterm political census data.
Well, this one you don't continuously the call and show, but people will say during that 10 day now I've been tell una membership say una not come out to una not participate in this census and all lengthen in the somebody go say now na shoot una self na the leg for me Kenema get population pass Freetown. Probably then people in academia turn out and the one that they're not turn out.
Whether we participate or not participate, the data is discredited. It is inaccurate, period. So it's inaccurate and we for replace them. So this is an opportunity for whatever happened in 2021, where all man, including the international community, agreed say that census was ill-timed, it was unnecessary, there was no money for it, and the outcome has been discredited. we not use them, credible. So now we replace and now log get credible census data.
So where you not get credible census data, what in that did they lead to?
Everybody, whole world, United Nations, all development partners, they want to know our population. They want to know our needs as a nation. They want to know what we need for agriculture.
Okay, I call it no begin call self. Well, sorry for holiday. The phone line door open. This caller, you name it. Outside the call from.
Good afternoon, Radio T.
Yes.
Concerned citizen.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon. I just catch up with the program.
Yes.
Actually, talking about that census, it's a shame, Of course, so you not go blame everything in the lands where they went. They may not see for CC. It's so political. In fact, now you go to road, you are make elections. It has been politicized. So that census, meaning like international committees, they want them, they walk out. You see, it's just a waste of resources. Now we need some democracy. It's all about the people, for the people, and the people. Then they argue with the opposition, whether first party post or PR. Simply, there's a prescription which says, get back to the people, held the referendum. We mean ordinary election, nobody face for the ordinary yes or no. Salone and then also stupid. If you get vote even, it's so minute. But it's so sad for saying this present administration, then so deceitful.
Okay, more is sticking to the census, to what they discuss now, the census or the APC lower election. So anyone, if you get questions, you get concerns.
The census. I've said all what I have to say about the census. In terms of APC lower election, you got it from your mouth. Say by this way so then go give results of everything. It's a democratic process. I mean, the result to get for come out. I guess me concerned.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Caller, you name outside the call from.
Yeah, good afternoon. This
Yes.
is from Pomex.
Yes.
I'm really surprised. These are the APC way. They not pay attention. When I say they not pay attention, we supposed to get a census in anything here. If the census supposed to take place again in 2025, the APC then push them to 2026. Unable to see any method where they were carried for either demonstrate or for tell the government straight away for tell it. I think they don't miss the time where like anything here. And if they want to make midterm census where international people in discredit, and they use that midterm census for where we go into this kind of election where today, then they make they suffer like how they suffer too. Then if them people they are building for old power, why them people are for make mistake and things they wouldn't for do? Also, they make today get mixed up and box up lower level election and all you see petition on side. Then they do election, then they even know. We know the APC, when they say election, when they say APC they go for lower level, we know the kind crowd. We know what thing happen. The APC then disappoint the people then. The people are able to try at all. Why the APC not pay attention? Now they let them go into constitution, maybe they agree that the same census back then they go to. So how the people are want for put you? Who's can flip flop other in the same also? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, caller. Caller, your name and which side the call from?
Yeah, no, so my mask.
Yes.
Now, Baluko Soman, the transport minister, in the studio.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Baluko so by ambulances there were all not.
No, not to Dando Kaya 4. Yes. You can be part of the program by way you will send a text message or you call to the number 077 981 981 077 981. Where we get that caller on the line. Caller, you name outside the call from.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, me and Mr. Kamara, the call from Punch.
Yes, go on.
Yeah, there is people in the audience, me, and the advice can no more let it system. If you know, people put paper in their eyes. You don't get my common speech. Because then go tell you come or die.
They see what happen now. Some people are wrong behind they say inside the whole system. They say now they will be the commodity and go and kill them. So the car they say then they put order than the host. The man they order no say that they take bribe. They take time with them. Because now money get pocket go off them. So me that the albashi no more about if they allow this parliament, except people at their own interest they go for.
Okay.
If APC sleep, still then die, then go to wait for talker, then go show up at the talker, be called talker.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your contribution. Yes, you can call. You can call the number 077-981-981. We get another caller on the line. Caller, your name and who side you call from? Yes, caller.
Yes, this is Nanel Simbayo from Gloucester Village.
Yes, go on.
Hey, my people then, this government, actually, some of the things what they do, they go down well with we. Now for we the masses more, now we they cry.
Yeah, so what you want for talk about what they discuss now, the census and the lower level election?
Yes, I mean, the president said inclusive at least for they include the opposition and decision making, but they do decision on their own, then they don't go down well with we at all.
Okay.
They go down well with we, they go down well with we, therefore they include the opposition then. So that they will make together an agreement or an arrangement to at least to make solution to go through where at least nobody no go grumble na corner say them be beside me na corner or them beside me they don't include me.
Okay, thank you for your contribution. Okay. Caller, your name outside the call from.
Yeah, not from Gloucester.
Yes.
Yeah. We brother they talk about the census program. It says fitter population not going to be compared to animal. But the party say for right, so they say census you for go now you home who say you born let them go register you date. In a test I cannot come out. If they say census you want me cannot go be developed. You know come on now yeah you go come for me they go count you. That's not a disingenuous issue. You take a look at the western area population. I think say about 3/4 or 4/5 of the total population within the western area. And from the provinces they come out. We all now can we come. So if they just say so they are common now go now me home this they go count me date. Now by force for say part of now are inflating the population as well the number of population in the western area. It's really unfortunate when they see people that they say God na the area who say want for make the country. Even election you go date na yeah they talk say you decide where you want for make you register for vote na there you go. So I go date na yeah abon na moyamba I talk say na moyamba I get for go vote now how can that day? Now how can that day for heaven say so people they like for the sick people there. Now when they talk say if the people that go to country now would have go say one water and sick would have go stone them and go before that. Would have just say people
okay.
Why? Then even when I know election you understand. Look at the complaints. Look at the complaints when I get issues. And right now when you talk say they don't go miss statistics, brother they tell you for free if you not invite statistics, they go tell you something quite different from waiting Balugu to tell you. It's really unfortunate to all the names they call destroy blah blah blah. These are people who say they are not credible. This man by Motoka in all that information.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, caller, you name and who side the call from?
Mr. Mange.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mange, this is Okuti. I didn't want to comment now.
Yes, sir.
So, what me they say, I think the opposition at least say they can come to one now. Me or not get divided. Just the way somebody called just now, then they stop them people and say me or not register. So if you stop the people and say not for register, don't definitely the people that can register. People they understand they register. We not people do not register. So I hope see this term, we not do that because if we not do that, they don't definitely then I will begin cry back. You know, go find where they say national team done and begin divide. We not make sure this term now. More people they register, more people they register because we make I think people they become interested with that. So not so election came now, but I believe they make the candidates when I Ibrahim one of us so now make Peter Balogu clear. Tell the people they may register. I'm not do that mistake on people. We could cry back here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. The phone line still open. You can call or be part of this program. by way you go send text message or call at the number. Yes. Yes. Caller, you name outside the call from.
98 fire.
Yes. Come on here. You get back feedback.
Okay. But the way I was saying, I go.
Yes, go on.
So, Mr. Balogun had him in ID. But not be honest, if they tell them go register for census, if can them come the register, they free to tell people that say, all who say when they talk about they no register. So you go another result can be the same. Let free to population pass them away register, they will free to register. But when I go be serious with this country, they talk something as big man.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes. Caller, your name outside the call from.
Yeah, that's all I'm at.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, perhaps let me understand. Say, we will penetrate to areas that we said the bonding. When they say census for what to register, now they will go register. I go come on today, I go register, they will count me and be placed to my and return back. It's in a conoma, you say, they go cono, now Twitter in the Sidon for me, Twitter in number boko, then it means you not let people. You not let cono, then they just talk an emotional more, they not let the place, they not let the people there. Now they deceive, neither they let for deceive the people that at the end of the day. Now so back TV election candidate talks, we don't win. At the end of the day, they say back talk say no more left for the life of people there on that. Hey, why for heaven's sake, big man they will not say for life for people there. Look when you election for una don't do. Why will not if you can now talk say if we declare for points and think at people there, more could try for do your internal issues the correctly or that. Look at the number of petitions. You they take you they call people that need the for census. Why you not come and say Asamba? Why you not come and say Asamba for able to why you not come to small? Why you not come about the command, you understand? These are the people that have been talking for you. Why you not call this man when you don't why you don't call them, you understand? For heaven's sake, line of time, big man when they let people that they want to know how would that.
Yes, Mr. Kuma, some calls and come for you. Yes, so then call us them this one save the call. Caller, you name and who side the call from?
I can't from it.
Yes.
Always at this are the problem. Not to lie, Mr. Kowoma they talk. They really politicize census. If people then they do census, then they talk see everybody for go na location. Then after we then do the census, you come back. That is how we did the way they live, who say family live. Now census Sunday. That means say it's not census for development. It means say the development is that means say all the development they go na Kenema. While free to also you the beer, then also everything they stop in the day. So waiting they go on. So they come out promote and talk to you then a free to you come on home because of the census. You come on home, you say you the go na Kenema or you the go na Kailao. No census Sunday, no political census. Then they are done there with APC for pay attention to. Now your political census kind of what be going to. Now they begin to say that people and they say they no register. Census now don't begin politicize. Who's education I know the black box. Now census will be politicized. Okay.
Thank you. Yes, I think we could take 2 calls more and we close the phone line. Yes, Mr. Koma, some callers then raise their concerns. So what you go say to them?
A lot of callers. Okay. Yes.
Other one, the 2 more call. We will take 2 more call. Then from we close the phone line. Yes.
Hello.
Yes, go on. You name outside the call from? From Musai.
From Gorich.
Yes.
I don't know the Maori about that number, Mr. Kurumae. If you don't talk, it can see. Now, during 2018, during an Mexican, all the civil society in Salone, if you don't know to civil society, they didn't have the registration. Or now they're all doing yen, so much they no see. APC, me, I still advise them. Let them all lose their own. This census one day no ever Salone. Now that they talk, say, wait, what you want, and for good, you won't say them born you. Then why they start
talk, they get people in a station, go there, they registration. Then Sabi talk, because every man they now, and then they don't work up themselves. Not to the only they get them, but then they talk man and they get it. So like coaching me the type of shit. One day no happen now, do you understand? Now they say if you want second hand and the beside election, they know the road shepherd. So like now what you they say, that take time. That APC take time. That APC take time. Yeah, there's a social would they are push all na cook. You know the civil society now they all don't all now they get all you they go to the people do na do. Now make the ship out. Una agree, una no agree, whether they report pass no they pass. Una know na parliament now they put them off una. Now feel left off.
Yes, caller, you name and who side the call from?
Once more, Mandy.
Yes.
Concerned citizens, Switzerland. You know, when listening to this program, people that really expect much things. So disingenuous, so deceive people that, what is the meaning of census? Now say you decide, don't say you sleep awake. No wonder Freetown is highly congested. You mean say for the census, you think about you have educated fools. I get me concerned.
Okay, thank you, caller. Yes, we go after this one. I will go close the phone line, then we allow we panelists them for answer the questions or address una concern. Yes.
Yeah, I want to ask you, you said if money no they were made they left the census. I want to ask them if they left the census because money no they. Then which type of election will conduct in 2028? Now PR election or first past the post election? Make you really tell me. Make you tell me waiting at the conditions you understand. If census go occur within the 2 years to election. Make you really tell me with the people of this nation when they say maybe conduct the election, waiting at the jingle, waiting the government during the days of APC, waiting the people of this nation for say who say you for register as you want for make the country. Whether they talk and say go na the area who say they born you, or if you want for say who say the thing, you understand? We do they talk say no na political census. Let Mr. Balukus make it tell the people of this nation to deal with the visa, whether he is honest or not. Make it tell whether you get right for make the go na place or back for make the register you. Or I was saying if you don't know, I didn't want them for register you. And if in election, whether you get right for make it go now any other area who say one go say you say election go meet you and go register day and go vote day. Tell us if we let know whether you are honest today or not. Balugos, Transport Minister former.
Okay, thank you. Your name and where you call from? Hello? I think we don't close the phone line, and the phone line don't close now. We go allow we panelists them, may our studio guests them, may they answer the questions. Yes, Mr. Kuma.
Okay, I go answer the last question first. This last one we say, I say if money no dey then cancel the census and whose data we go use. The Attorney General don't present a bill in Parliament say for census purposes. Now only decennial census figures them for use. That is census will take place every 10 years. So therefore we go back to 2015. We use the 2015 census figures. That are the last credible census data in this country. 2021 a midterm. So when you see the Attorney General self-accept say now only decennial census will for use, that means it's acceptable flaws with the 2021 midterm census. So we go back to 2015 to answer that question.
Yes.
On the other issues, for the sake of argument, they will accept, say, both sides responsible for the failed census of 2021. APC tell them people not for register for good reason, because the international community tell we say, or tell the whole nation of Sierra Leone say, this census must not go ahead because of the level of preparedness of Statistics Sierra Leone They're not being ready. They be not sack all the technical people them, the knowledgeable people them. They are not sack them all.
Okay,
they take new people them.
Before you continue for answer within the callers and say, was it deliberate?
Which one?
For sack, you talk about sack. Say then sack the technical people them. Was it deliberate?
But rather than they sack certain people from certain regions of the country. Everybody knows that. I know you wouldn't say that, but that's what happened. People were targeted. It was deliberate. Almost 300 people were fired. Okay? That's not the reality of the situation. Then a lot would have put them behind we now. Because the president, the Truth and Reconciliation or Peace Commission, they advocate for peace and national cohesion and national unity going forward. But a lot of things were done that were wrong. Okay? They were wrong. And we hope say successive governments, when they come in the future, not will repeat some of them mistakes then they. We hope say successive governments not will repeat them mistakes then they. But it's a lot of things that were done were wrong. Statistics Sierra Leone not been prepared for that census day. They not been getting the technical expertise. So they can do, then send a mission from the World Bank for can do the level of assessment of preparedness, and they found out that Statistics Sierra Leone was not ready for the census. They advised, but the government go ahead. So now we agree for argument's sake, say the government make mistake, APC make mistake, so now we don't turn a new page. This is the era of national unity, this is the era of national cohesion, so now put all of them things there, we don't go behind, we don't pass, now answer to President Bio's call for now turn a new page as a nation. Now correct all the mistakes there of the past, and now turn a completely new page.
Yeah, so I think you get more questions, more concerns than for answer to.
Well, most of the concerns be related to the census. They relate to the census. I just give a broad answer for say, because some say now APC been say they're not a what they call. If people from Freetown they say all man go sleep, usai come out. Now all man come on academa all man bingo. People that come up from all over the country, now different. How come all man academa then go?
So also the acts say when it comes to census, probably the census night, or we talk about people to be counted, who's really there for count them now they, or who's really there for vote, whether now the district will then come out or their homes there, or who's in they reside.
It depends on the political interference. You get what you call census migration. Some people when they go take people upline. Them we can say can't sleep na Peninsula, or can't sleep na Mabela, or can't sleep here for increase with population at the end. I then call census migration. And they take bus, they transport people left. So all kind of games they go on with census. So we don't say now Lord turn a new page. Don't left all that. No answer to the president in call now. National unity, national cohesion. Now come together as a nation in the interest of the nation.
Okay, may I ask one question before I come to you, sir? Now, we get this. Are they not free talk? Okay, time for census. I go sleep na mi room kama by. I go kakola. Mi home. Usa come out. Then, fortunately, then counts me. They not like elections. For say then go ink me. For sure say okay, this man they don't contact. Then sometimes they leave now naya. They no good it. I come back. Then can't count me. You know if you say then thing then they happen along the way.
You don't go able to come under because on one day enumeration, usai you sleep, they don't go count you in the morning. Usai you come out, or you go usai you sleep, they don't count the first in the morning before you can day back. They know they count you again.
No, but what should they say? Like plenty time na census, they know they able count. That's that one day they take like a day 1 month, 2 months, then they go and count people.
No. Na collation for put the figures then together. Now I'm going to take we call them post-census activities. But the enumeration are one day.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Kama.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, then talk about petitions, although they were not very clear, but then we'll then talk about petitions in a scanty way.
Probably, I don't think I read that call it properly in question, but certainly we normally can get petitions and we struggle for know the content and but we can always advise how you write petition. It's nothing cumbersome. You just write like I write letter. Which is a concern. If you have evidence to the effect, you send them. Normally we get a specific phone number where we will ask you send them through WhatsApp, send the evidence them through WhatsApp. So we can help the situation normally. If we get situations where petitioners then they send petitions and in a way we're not proper.
Okay, so somebody say, well, they say their own party when they waited and said in the petition and anything is it petition at the lower level elections? Is it unique to the APC party only?
I not go able to tell what's in the internal framework of the SLPP.
No, we not go. We just listen to other parties there because what they say, the caller they say, oh, then the petition, the internal democracy, then just the petition. So when it comes to lower level elections or elections in general, petition, is it only common to the APC or probably people that in the practice democracy, then they get in kind thing then they?
It's me. I feel like it's a step in the right direction. Like I mentioned, it is us or any other responsible party or body for open the democratic space. This, mind you, this is an avenue for dispute resolution. Meaning, they make people and take the law at their hand. You have a framework where they guide the democratic space and also for just safeguard the way people they go about for voice out their grievance system. So APC being a party where they get prepared for 2028, I think the preparation starts now. Hence the existence of the IECB. So yes, I would say it's something where we encourage the APC and we are better prepared for ensure that we handle them petitions than they.
So is it putting you in a better position? It put you in a better position than petitions.
So let's not just understand, say petitions when they come, we should be looking at it in a negative way. Mind you, if you close the space for let people vent out the grievance system in a proper and formal way, what it will left you as a political party now a position wherein it reduce on the way people they participate in the democratic process. Mind you, politics is about numbers. If you have so many people disgruntled and feel like, oh, me this way and do me at the pull out, I'm not involved. Any together for do with APC, I'm not getting involved. It is not a good sign going into election. Certainly not a good sign going into election.
Okay, so I will ask you, because they can't close the program now, they can't end the program, but I will ask you a few questions. So waiting at the status now of them ward elections, then the petitions. There are many petitions so they talk about.
For the ward you mean the ward election?
Yes, the one wouldn't just that wouldn't just vote, yes.
Yes, so basically we have about 12 petitions. Mind you, the ward elections them are rerun the order. Some of them came to us and some we rule against. They went to PPRC. Possibly PPRC also rule against them. Or sometimes PPRC rule in their favor and IMCB gets now the responsibility for go conduct the election again. And they are now back to us. Because the IECB now like a court of first instance. PPRC don't make a ruling say if you get a petition, go first to IECB before you can to we. It's only after IECB don't deal with it and then you go can to we. So we have those petitions, but we are going to deal with them as soon as we finish the constituency petitions.
So when I will finish the constituency?
We hope for finish by next week Friday, and immediately after that we will use the weekend for deliberates, and we are more than certain that week after next we will get ruling for the constituency petitions them, including the diaspora. Matter of fact, diaspora, like I mentioned, we're almost on door with them. So within the coming week, as we deal with the constituency, we have days where we deliberate on diaspora. If we finish, I cannot clearly state, very certainly say we will give diaspora ruling so date. But we are more than sure that we will deliberate diaspora this week, because we are only left with UK and I, and for round up a particular issue with France.
Okay, so the constituency, the elections that the constituency will not deal with, when they see possible reruns?
So we just start. Like I say, it will be unfair for make a determination as to what we don't deal with, as you know yourself now, lawyer. So basically, you not go and forget the situation where you deal with the issues and probably you want to give an idea for discourage probably petitioners them. But we determine each petition on the merit, and we are very much hopeful that we will serve the best interest of the petitioners, the affected parties, stakeholders, and we all were involved. We are not serving a specific interest. For we all interest, we will ensure that we determine all them petitions here. So, and I want to believe say we not go get a situation wherein people and go dissatisfied and go PPRC. Because I tell you what, Mange, we get for move forward. We have to. The party they at a disadvantaged position wherein we have very tight timelines. So there has to be an end to this petition. It's not like we're saying we block the democratic space or create a situation where we don't want people for petition, but with a big, we only want petitions that we get made. And where there is every need for let we settle, let us just settle and move forward as a party.
Okay, I will come to you conclude. I will come now, Mr. Logus, as we come to the end of this program now. So in all waiting the concerns the owner raise and then waiting on wants for me statistics to what are the recommendations the owner will be there.
Let them be inclusive. Let them call we, not to we don't more than for call. Let them call we, let them call SLPP, let them call any other political party within this country if they want. Okay? Let them tell we them program. Next week we go here. Next month we get this activity. Particularly more so that we are 90 days to the census. 90 days, I left.
So you talk about the mock census. From your own, I don't say they know the day and they're not informal now. But by the look of things, they don't complete her.
Then you will not report it of all of the activities where they don't conduct. Starting with the pilot census, the pilot cartographic mapping, the actual cartographic mapping, the mock census, they don't tell me nothing. They say that they clean the data.
So from you said it left 90 days,
yes.
90 days or probably 91 days.
Yes.
So apart from the mock census, you get more activities that wouldn't go for each to that 10 day.
A lot of preparatory activities. They don't get the money, all the money for conduct the census, because that country for count one day. Now an army of enumerators then get for hire, for pay. Then give them tablet, then give them logistics, then send them go. They've all for sleep, outside and they sleep on census night. Then they go to assign now the number of enumeration areas to the enumerators. Okay? So first of all, we have to know how many enumeration areas they in the entire country resulting from the cartographic mapping. We don't know. They don't tell we. Almost enumeration areas Bombali get. Almost Western area get. Almost Bo get, almost Kerema get, almost Bont get. We don't know. So how you go hold census when you don't know all the details then they? You get for know all the details then they have to be presented to us.
So what about the recruitment? Even though probably I don't know if
we don't know nothing. We not do nothing. They don't tell we nothing. They don't tell we about the recruitment plan. In fact, the census document where now info guide the entire census from start to finish. Where them for them present to we about 1 year ago, 30 they will not see the census document. 2026 census document it not exist.
So what's the ideal situation where no how it for happen?
Well, then go work miracle inside 3 months. 90 days miracle.
Because for me, we no go carry again. They say, oh, this the data, the census within itself, the way we then do them, flawed and that kind of thing. They for more we avoid that kind of thing.
No, but they not tell you say then they prepare, not so. For answer you what you call it today. They say let you give them time, let them prepare. What did they tell you?
Okay. So as we conclude now, waiting you go tell una party people when it comes to this census within they can conduct.
We party people we don't already tell them say let them all come out to be counted. They are ready. They are ready to be counted. But then they call we pa una say they come cartographic mapping. Una say they say but we not they see people there. You know they can't do we what did they happen? And we don't have a schedule for telling them say today they can at this area, tomorrow they can. So let's statistics, let's salvage this situation. Let's salvage this situation. Let's get a credible census.
Okay, thank you very, very much for you join me in the program in name na Leonard Balogun Kuruma, within the call Logos, and they can talk about the concerns then where the APC gets with regards to the census where statistics they prepare now we go for happen inside December. Thank you very, very much for joining me in the program.
Thank you.
And we hope say we will host you in subsequent programs there. We can talk about issues them we concern census.
Including my campaign for deputy chairman of the APC.
So yes, so go for that platform there will go for greater for that. Yes, for can talk about una ambition, for can talk about the positions that una the one contest for, so that they all will go for the question now. Thank you very, very much for the program. And also I get Usman Sura Kamara as we end the program now. So whose assurance you will give to APC people them say una go handle all the petitions them will then come, una will handle them and diligently, independently, that una will give the ruling way it deserve. So what you go say to the APC people there?
Yes, so first thing first, the competence of the IECB has never been questioned. This I believe is our 9th or 10th task we don't do, and I believe say we don't do it to the best of our ability, professionalism and competence. I've already mentioned to you the very good and competent comrades who gets within the IECB, where their morals and integrity they've never been questioned. These are people that were vetted by the party structure, and we all did it for ensure that we maintain with integrity whilst we deal with petitions. But one thing I want to say to remember them, and that the party they are at a crossroad. So we all they work under a very tight schedule. In as much as or whereas we encourage people for channel the grievance system in a formal and responsible way, we also get an objective as a board for ensure that we unify, we base. So we not just hear a petition, give ruling, and make everybody just go vex one. We dey crave and we dey appeal to we members them that when IECB don't give ruling, let we own ourselves as comrades and let we look at the bigger picture. at some point there has to be an end to these petitions. If you see if it is satisfied with IECB, you want to go PPRC, then therefore take time for looking into a petition. Then they all draw to the time we will need for prepare for the bigger picture. Let us not get all with energy, all just drained in petition fight or infight or interest and all that. Let us wait for the bigger picture. So we continue for crave on the indulgence, for trust in the competence of the IECB. We not follow and follow for the petitions. There are plenty for deal with. Like I mentioned, we deal with 3 sections of petitions. We are on it. We work every single day. At least 6 hours we do now Freetown City Council. So hopefully we hope to get back to them as soon as possible on the determination of all petitions, including the diaspora.
Okay, thank you very, very much. In name na Usman Sora Kamara, we na the Secretary General for the Independent Complaints Board na the APC. Thank you very, very much for you join we as the lower level elections then they go. Now so I know say people then go the petition and we go to invite you for can talk about them things and thank you very, very much for you join we. And thank you very, very much to Jaffa Mans Davis. We make it live on Facebook. DJ Randy, Cherno Jallo, we produce the program. Me we present the program. My name na Mange Mansari. We get an interesting edition next week Sunday. For the program with the cow from 3 to 5, and una stay tuned to this. Stay tuned to Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We present the program. My name na Mange Mansari.
Let we pledge we love and loyalty to we country Sierra Leone. Let we come together, let we walk as one for the better of Salone.
I like for listen Salone Tiday every Sunday because they bring out the issue we get for do with Salone development.
We not remove the machines, we not cut the cables, we not move the poles, the infrastructure then they.
What you wanna be done produce for this country as at the time when the left power will go into elections, now be 99 megawatts, not even up to 100, we mean say out of the 1,000 megawatts we wanna promise, not even 10% wanna be able to generate.
As far as we see Salone and they know, we don't concern for ensuring